Sup YouTube? Welcome to Dragon Ball Z! But yeah, hey Katie. So, yes, I thought about it earlier as I finished my video 5 minutes ago. I should start out on a new, I should make my next season of, Dragon Balls. My new season of stupid stuff. Because I want to do one with my dogs, because, why, who doesn't like dogs, right? Anyway, back to on topic. We're talking about Dragon Ball Z today, not... Jeez, it fell. Anyway, we're going to start from first. So I will say the Dragon Ball Z was really good. It was different from my perspective. I felt like it was really different. They introduced Vegeta, and Vegeta was a butthole, and then and then Goku fights Vegeta. And it has its own timeline, and it works. And Vegeta learned, and then I'm just going to kind of go through it. This will be a little bit of a spoiler alert. But Vegeta, in my opinion, was a total butthole. He was a really big butthole. I didn't like him as much as the other characters, because the other characters were good. Raditz was bad also. Raditz was a butthole in the beginning. They have another manga of Raditz and Goku reuniting with his parents, but it was weird. I thought it was really good, actually, if you ask me. But, anyway, let's get back on topic. And then I don't have the third book because I didn't sell it, but I know what happens. So what they do in the second one is they make their way through. So the reason why I didn't do this with Dragon Ball, though, was with Dragon Ball, I haven't read all the books. I read the whole first book, but I didn't read all of the other ones, and I've watched it online. So I knew that the books, I'm going to base this off of the books and not the anime. The anime is very different, keep in mind. Anyway, let's get back on topic. So then they make their way to the planet, the planet with the, Namek. Namek. And Namek has got all the Namekins on it, which Piccolo is from, our great old Piccolo that his name's like the Piccolo, never mind, but what I'm trying to say is that, I feel like this was a pretty good part of it. If you guys haven't watched my Dragon Ball reaction to just talking about it, you should go and check that out. Anyway, Dragon Ball, and then Dragon Ball, the fourth one came out, which is this one, and Goku fights, Frieza. If you don't know who Frieza is, it's this butthole that hates everyone. And he finally goes Super Saiyan, which, if you've been waiting to see that happens. Now, this is when Dragon Ball Z doesn't have the best drawing. Later, Dragon Ball Z has the best drawing ever. Okay, guys, like, really good drawing. I'm not joking. I'm not messing with you. And then he then later kills Frieza, and then Trunks comes along. Future Trunks, keep in mind. And Future Trunks goes Super Saiyan, and then Future Trunks kills Frieza again. Anyway, then Dragon Ball Z 5. For the fifth one comes out, which I feel like this one was really good. But it's when Goku has the androids come, and they literally just kill everyone in sight. And then, a good old fight comes along, and Goku fights the androids. And then this is when Vegeta, because in the fourth one, Vegeta gets mad because Goku went Super Saiyan. And if you don't know what Vegeta calls Goku, it's Kakarot, because that's a space name. Anyway, Vegeta is mad because Kakarot went Super Saiyan, and he didn't. That Vegeta is not a Super Saiyan. Then, they do the thing I was talking about in the other video. They have the other person train, and then they miss out on some really good parts. And then Vegeta goes Super Saiyan for the first time. And he destroys the androids, and then the android 18, 17, and 16 come and fight, and then they win. But the reason why Goku was out of the fight is because he has a heart problem. And by the end of it, he comes back and goes and gets ready to fight, but then Cell comes. And Cell's that one that's like, kind of fight. And Cell comes and, help me please. And then that ends. And I know what happens, but I don't, and then I shoot from the fifth one to the ninth book. And that passes Super Saiyan 2 and Super Saiyan when he first goes Super Saiyan 3, which is kind of bad in my opinion. Anyway, I'm going to talk about what happens from 5 to 9 is Cell reaches his full power and absorbs all of the android's power. And then he has his own little, like, 5 mini-hymns, and then they fight. But then Trunks gets, Gohan, which if you don't know who Gohan is, it's Goku's son. He's still pretty young, and he can go Super Saiyan, and he gets mad. Well, they call this the Cell games, because Cell kills everyone and just tries to make this while everyone watches. And then he gets mad, and he goes Super Saiyan 2, because Cell killed, Android 16, which is like the nicest android. And he gets mad and he goes Super Saiyan 2, and he's the first one to go Super Saiyan, and then he wipes out everyone in his sight. And then he just goes crazy, he's so mad. And then he kills, and then Goku's like, oh my god, he's the first one to go Super Saiyan 2. Anyway, then Dragon Ball, then a guy named Babidi and the Warlock come along, and they want to create a character called Boo. And if you don't know who Boo is, it's this Flingus, it's Pink Flingus. But if you don't know what he's like Play-Doh. He's like a Play-Doh character. You rip him in half, he can come back together to fight. That is exactly what you do. If you shoot him up with a machine gun, he's fine. All of his parts of him just come back. Now, don't think out of context, okay? Just don't. But then, then they finish that up, and then they fight. And he starts getting the problem with Vegeta, and then another guy named Evil Boo, because then the first one that comes out is Fat Boo, and he beats the living crap out of everyone. Vegeta sacrifices his life to, Fat Boo. And Fat Boo, I don't have a clear picture of him. I do actually, I think I do. And Fat Boo's annoying. It's this Flingus. And at first he's a bad guy. At first he's a really bad guy. He's annoying as crap. But then he fights Vegeta, and Vegeta sacrifices his life. But then it blows him to smithereens. It blows, what's his name? It blows Fat Boo to pieces. But then he comes back. All of him comes back together and creates this character again. So it doesn't affect him. It actually, Vegeta wastes his life. And then Goku comes along and fights, Fat Boo. And Goku then does the first thing that he can do while meeting him, goes Super Saiyan 3. And if you don't know what Super Saiyan 3 is, so Super Saiyan 2, if you don't know, is like Super Saiyan 1. I'm gonna get a picture. It's like Super Saiyan 1, except it's spikier. It's way, way spikier. And it's pretty good though. It's really spiky though. It's this. It's this hair right here. And Goku and Vegeta can do that. But then he goes Super Saiyan 3. Now before Vegeta kills himself, there's something called Majin. Now, Majin Fat Boo he's working for Babidi. Now, Babidi's a little midget that thinks he's the best. And Vegeta turns Majin, so then he gets more power and he can kill, because then he wants to fight Goku and kill Goku. That's what his idea is. That's what he wants to do. He wants to be stronger than Goku. And it's annoying to Goku, because Goku's like, what the frick, dude? We're just friends. And, Vegeta's like, no, thank you. And for that, then Goku gets beat up, then beats up Vegeta. Then Vegeta kills himself. Because what they do is they have this game where they have to kill, this video's getting long, but they kill Goku, and it's a fight where if you beat up Goku, the damage he's taking, he takes that power and puts it into Boo. So when Vegeta and Goku were fighting, Goku and Vegeta were getting beat up so bad by each other that they were taking all that power they were using and putting it into Boo. So Boo was like coming together. He was strong, and then when he came to life, he was beating up, killing everyone. Fat Boo, again, he's fat and likes to eat. He's like the fat version of Goku and Vegeta. And then, yeah, fast forward after Vegeta kills himself, Goku goes Super Saiyan 3 and beats and destroys Fat Boo. Then Fat Boo meets this guy named Evil Boo, and it's like a gray version of Boo, really scrawny, skinny version of Boo. They come together and then they start fighting, and then Evil Boo absorbs Fat Boo and creates this freak of nature called Super Boo. And Super Boo has no chin and has no nose. He's like, he's a freak of nature. And he's pretty strong, actually. I will say he was pretty strong. So then Goku's second son named, I know this is, I skipped out on a lot of this stuff because I don't want this to be a 20-minute video. But then you have, Goku's second son named Goten, and then Vegeta's son named Trunks. Now this is the present Trunks. They come together and they form a new character named Gotenks. And Gotenks fights him, and later Gotenks goes Super Saiyan 1. And then even later goes Super Saiyan 3. And after that, starts beating up. But then this happens. Gohan comes back, and while Gotenks, which is the fusion of the two of Goten and Trunks, comes together, Goten is fighting Super Boo, and then he's very cocky because, Gotenks has all this power, and he's beating him up, and then he loses all that power, and then Gotenks loses all of his power and goes right back to normal stage, and he has to run away because he's gonna get killed. So then Gohan comes and helps, and Gohan destroys Super Boo, like to the extent of destroying. And then Super Boo's actually pretty smart, even though his vocabulary is worse than a second grader. And he then takes out all that power, he absorbs Gotenks, and takes all of Gotenks' power, and Piccolo, because Piccolo was there. And he takes those two powers and puts it into him, and then he becomes, I think it was Ultimate Boo? I'm not completely sure, but it's some really stupid name. Dragon Ball Z is really good at this. He becomes this Wimbo. If you wanted a color, it's this Wimbo. This guy beats up Gohan bad. Beats Gohan to the really bad. So the tables turn, and Gohan's like freaking out. And then there's this guy named Dendi. And Dendi's this guy that can heal people. And he keeps coming back and forth trying to heal Gohan. And then, because Frieza kills Dendi way earlier, back to the 4th book. But in the 9th book, that's not the case. Goku comes and goes Super Saiyan 3 and cuts, Ultimate Boo in half. And then, so there's this thing that the earrings that what their names were, they're really, there's so many names when you watch these dumb animes. But there's these two earrings that they wear, and so then he sees Vegeta, because Vegeta's back to life. Well, he's not back to life completely, he's just in the present. And Goku's like, dude, let's fuse together. Why? Why should we? Says Vegeta. He's like, so then we can be unbeatable. And Vegeta hates Goku right now, and he's like, no, of course not. And he's mad because Goku, when he fought Vegeta, didn't go Super Saiyan 3 and beat him up. So then Goku was like, dude, because Vegeta's married to Bulma, he goes, dude, Bulma has been eaten by Boo, and Trunks has been killed by Boo. we have got to work together to kill him. And he's like, fine, let's work together. And then they combined. Hello, Boo. And then they go Super Saiyan as a team. And this is called Vegeta Rot, because it's Vegeta and Kakarot. And so they destroy Boo, Ultimate Boo. They he gets smacked real bad. And then Vegeta Rot, as Gotenks stood, gets a little cocky, and then he gets absorbed. But Ultimate Boo's unlucky, because he doesn't absorb them. They're inside of him right now, and they haven't been absorbed. So then what they do is they pull out all the parts that are connected to him. Like, see Fat Boo? He's connected to him, which gives him, all of Fat Boo's power. So then he yanks Fat Boo out. And he freaks out because now he's gonna go crazy, and then he turns into Kid Boo. Kid Boo still doesn't have a nose, but he has a chin at least. Thank God. And then, but you know how they can stretch? Well, Kid Boo's body can stretch, like his arms can stretch. I'm actually about to show you that. Look, he gets his arms, all of his arms cut off, and then boom,